My stalker almost broke into my house. I was 15. My mom was out for the night, and I was home studying with headphones on. It was around 9, and my pencil rolled off the table, so I bent down to pick it up, and as I did, I looked toward the front door. The doorknob was turning slowly, back and forth. Now, it's an old house, and the doorknob is old, but I know the way it is unlocked from the outside, and with the key in, the knob only turns one way. I moved to the kitchen and called 911, almost eerily calm, and told them my name, address, that I was home alone, and someone was trying to come through my front door. Dispatch stayed on the line with me and said they were routing cops to come over. She asked if I had a dog. I said I did, and she told me to call the dog to the back door and then open the door and bring the dog in, because they were going to use infrared in the backyard. I asked if that was safe. What if he was in the backyard? Her advice was to scream and she would notify the police en route that an assault was in progress. So I called my poor little cocker spaniel to the door and pretty much threw him over my shoulder into the house before slamming and locking the door. Not much the lock could have done anyway. That door had a single hung window in it. There was a large window next to it, and a huge picture window in the living room. If someone wanted in, that deadbolt wasn't stopping much. Once I had the dog in, she told me she was going to hang up and call back in 5 minutes. In that 5 minutes, I was to call the place my mom was and get her to come home. I called. She was playing darts, so I told them to give the phone to her boyfriend and I told him what was going on. Apparently, he walked up to where my mom was playing, grabbed her, and walked out of the bar. When the dispatcher called back, she gave me the names, descriptions, and badge numbers of the responding officers and that she had informed them they were to hold their badges to the front window before the door would be unlocked for them. They showed up, showed me badges, and I opened the door. My mom was less than 5 minutes behind them, which considering SoCal traffic, means her boyfriend broke a number of traffic laws to get there. That's when the police showed us the cigarette butts and footprints by the front window and the kitchen window, and the mud scraped off on the top of the gate that separated our front and backyards. Apparently, he had been watching me through the windows for quite a while before deciding to break in. They found the guy, and found out that he has been stalking me. He has a lot of pictures of me taken too. Who knows could have happened that day if he came in.